My name is PUYDI. I'm going to talk about my topic, which is quantitative analysis of green finance, unseen victims of greenwashing, and the societal impact of green finance practice on sustainability goals. To start with, this is the framework of my topic. Firstly, I want to set the stage by introducing the relevance of green finance and sustainability, along with how greenwashing affects these efforts. Then, focus on study using quantitative methods to measure aspects such as the identification and effects on victims affected by misleading practice. After reading the related papers, I found the research gap, and here comes the research question. What is the impact of greenwashing on consumer trust and behavior towards sustainable products, and how does it affect environmental outcomes? Additionally, I've come across several theories in other papers that could effectively guide my analysis, such as stakeholder theory, sustainable development theory, and corporate social responsibility theory. Take stakeholder theory as an example. In the context of greenwashing, stakeholder theory could help explain how misleading claims harm the victims and undermine the trust that stakeholders place in environmentally responsible business practice. Finally, environmental impact, stakeholder trust levels, consumer behavior is what I want to measure as outcomes of greenwashing. Therefore, greenwashing practices will be the independent variables, and industry type is the control variables. Next, I would like to talk about three related quantitative papers that I found. The first one is exploring the knowledge structure and hotspot evolution of greenwashing, a visual analysis based on bibliometrics by Wang in 2023. The objective of this paper is to explore the knowledge structure of greenwashing research. The authors aim to understand the various aspects of greenwashing, including its definition, impact, and governance, by conducting a comprehensive analysis of existing literature. This seeks to identify the key components and trends within the field, with a focus on how greenwashing is defined, its impacts on different stakeholders, and potential methods for its governance. This paper attempts to bridge the gaps by combining system theory with bibliometrics and using visualization techniques, which is the size space. It is currently the most widely used tool for knowledge mapping in academic research to analyze the evolution of knowledge structures and hotspots in greenwashing. This is a slide shows illustration on the paper and some data analysis framework for the green research and analytical framework of the greenwashing study, and so on. The finding of the study highlights several key areas within greenwashing research. This includes the definition and identification of greenwashing, its impacts on environmental behavior and business development, and the governance strategies to manage it. The authors identifying that The current research lacks large-scale empirical evidence for defining greenwashing, and that there is a need for a more generalized model for constructing a greenwashing index. They also find that the consequences of greenwashing are not fully understood, and that there is a need for more comprehensive research on the topic. The second one is a comprehensive look at greenwashing from 1996 to 2021, a bibliometric analysis by Mino in 2022. This paper is to assess the progression of scholarly research on greenwashing practices in the 21st century, and to provide a comprehensive scientific mapping of greenwashing as a niche topic. The study aims to elicit research trends through knowledge structure and to identify the most influential work in the domain. The geographic dispersion of research and the social and intellectual structure within the field of greenwashing. The methodology employed in this study is a bibliometric analysis of 355 publications related to greenwashing practices conducted over the period from 1996 to 2021. And they also use two different data analyses: descriptive analysis and network analysis. Descriptive analysis entails looking at bibliometric data in terms of sources, authors, and documents. Network analysis focuses on extensive science mapping through visualization methods, namely co-occurrences network, thematic maps, thematic evolution, co-citation, collaboration network, and collaboration world map. These are some results from the analysis, as you can see. The key finding includes the identification of the most productive countries, with the USA leading, followed by the UK and China. The study also found that the research rigor has been increasing since 2007. The analysis of thematics, evolution, citation, co-citation, and social networks provided insights into the development and interconnection within the field of greenwashing research. The last one is fuzzy inference system to study the behavior of the green consumer facing the perception of greenwashing by Marta in 2020. From this paper, the author aims to investigate how greenwashing practices by companies can influence consumer decision-making and their perception of green products. The study also seeks to explore the implication of greenwashing on corporate image and consumer trust in green marketing claims. What attracts me most is that this paper used a fuzzy inference system to analyze consumer behavior. This system is designed to handle the complexity and uncertainty associated with consumer perception and decision-making processes. And how they collect data is through the survey. Also, this fuzzy system can interpret the input data and produce output that reflects the likelihood of certain consumer behavior. And this is a slide showing the um, math, but it's very difficult for me to understand. The study reveals that consumers are influenced by in-store marketing practices and are willing to pay more for eco-friendly products, provided that they trust the claims made by retailers. However, the finding also suggests that a lack of consumer confidence in environmental information communicated by companies is a major issue, leading to potential greenwashing practices. Also, in this paper, the fuzzy inference system is a computational model. There are some similarity and differences between these three papers that I found. Firstly, paper 1 and paper 2 both use bibliometrics, while paper 3 use a fuzzy system. Paper 1 focuses on the literature on greenwashing. Paper 2 attempts to produce a comprehensive scientific mapping of greenwashing, while paper 3 is more about the behavior of the green consumer. All these three papers collectively highlighted key findings. Paper 1 identifies more and more scholars well into greenwashing this field. Paper 2 contributes to the know-how and unknown facets of sustainability and green marketing. And paper 3 established a computational method capable of interpreting the most suitable condition to achieve consumer satisfaction. All in all, these papers clarify the wide-reaching impact of greenwashing, highlighted key areas for further research, and deepened my understanding of the topic, guiding me toward a more clear focus for my own writing. And thank you for watching.